A successful person almost never lives in the moment. Their mental world is expansive and is multi-dimensional. Bear with me on that. The simplest way to show you an example of how an average and unsuccessful individual goes through life is this. Watch the way they walk through a public place, even yourself. Pay attention here. Sounds crazy? Okay. Allow me to explain. The average adult walks with their head pointed in one direction, with their eyes fixated on one thing, rarely looking at anyone or anything as they plow through life. This is honestly the trademark of an unsuccessful person. They seem oblivious to their surroundings. In contrast, a successful person who is master of his or her domain, they never do this. They never do this. He or she will walk through a room or wherever they're walking through, constantly observing, listening, making brief eye contact with people in their environment, the environment that successful person is taking control of. Okay, you can't control anything if you're walking through time and space blind like a zombie. You take control of your environment by observing what's going on, listening, seeing what's around you. Okay, connecting with people as you walk through life, maybe even saying hello. This is how you own the moment. You understand? Okay. Little things I'm throwing in here for you. Perhaps smiling at someone, saying hello to people whom you've never met, getting involved in a situation, even if it's just a simple walk. A successful person is engaged with life and knows how to live it. This pattern of behavior pervades every aspect of a successful person's character and therefore bleeds off into everything they do, everything you do. Okay, that's what I want. And into every person you meet. In order for you to rise above that which society expects of you, that is to be a conformer who simply follows and does not lead, drastic changes across the board are going to have to be made by you. And it all begins with an attitude. You must purge yourself of decades of being forced into accepting societal dictation on what you are supposed to be. Average. Forget about it. And forge your own path towards a lifestyle which you desire to achieve. The easiest way to start to do this and think is to think outside the freaking box. How many times have I said that? It's simple. Thinking outside the box is simple to do. Do the opposite of what everyone else does or thinks, and you're outside the box. The average person is stuffed into a box. You are no longer, after watching this video, ever again going to be average. Understand that? You're forbidden to be average. All right? You got it? All right. So the easiest way to start to do this is begin to think outside the box. It's simple to do. Do the opposite of what the average person does. For example, when it comes to, I'm going to talk about trading or investing because that's what I do. With trading or investing, a professional generally takes the opposite side of the trade. That is, if the general public is bullish on an asset, you want to be bearish. If they're bearish, you want to be bullish. That's generally the way it works. Not all the time, but this is I'm generalizing here. Okay. The pro is looking to get on the opposite side of the trade. Now, keep in mind, with financial assets as presented in this scenario above, the pro must likely take up a position on both sides or have their position hedged.